Come on. We need you, baby. Oh, no. Get up in here. No, God. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is a new little spot right here. This is where I'm going to start filming some tip videos, some things like that. Just got me a little lamp here, got me a little black tablecloth. You know, we're just kind of making it up as we go. So, starting off with this, I just kind of wanted to preface this before I let the video roll. This is not my best tournament finish ever by any means. This video is definitely a learning experience for me, and it's the start of the season. I want to show it. I'm going to show on this channel, I'm going to show the good, the bad, the ugly, and learn from it. And that's the biggest thing we can do as bass fishermen and outdoorsmen, is learn from our mistakes. So I wanted to kind of talk about this. I'm going to let the video roll. Stick around. After the video rolls, we're going to go through here and have an in-depth walkthrough of the techniques that I used, what I wish I would have done a little bit differently, and that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for the video. We're going to let the video roll now.
Good morning, everybody. It is now day one, finally, of the Sam Rayburn Bassmaster Open. So they canceled yesterday due to high winds. The waves were humongous out there. It was a good call by Bassmaster. 4 or 5 foot waves rolling in. Like, it was going to be bad, not safe. Canceled it. Well, tomorrow, Saturday, today's Friday, tomorrow's supposed to be even worse. So they had to cancel tomorrow already, making it a one-day shootout because they couldn't extend the time. There's other tournaments going on, things like that. A bunch of different reasons they couldn't extend the tournament. So this is just a one-day shootout, which, you know, I'm kind of indifferent about. This is a big day, y'all. My goal at the end of this year is to qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. It's been my dream since I was that tall. And, you know, we have to be in the top 50 in points after these first 4 opens. So this is the first one, and the rest of the schedule, you know, is pretty good. And it's no guarantee to make a top 50 against this bunch. I mean, this is 200 and something of the best of the best. I mean, they're really good. And, to throw it all on one day, it's kind of stressful, but we got to keep our cool. We're going to go out there, drag around, fish real slow, methodical, and just try to get a couple of bites. I'm not really worried about catching fish necessarily. I mean, we've had a lot of weather roll through. You never know what could happen. But in practice, I caught a bunch of fish. Catching the limit was no problem. I had 1 to 2 big bites per day in practice, fishing, you know, not too terribly hard, but you never know what could happen. I mean, stuff can change. But if we can duplicate a practice day out here today, then we should do pretty well and get out of here with maybe even the check and, you know, just stay alive in that points race. That's our goal for today. So we're going to get out there. It's daylight outside right now. I'll take y'all outside. Got this Celsius. I opened it the other day and I just like didn't want it.
Huh?
Make sure you got that front looker on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That front looker. Ugh. Say yo to the tube, big dog.
Team McCormick on the tube.
Team McCormick. No competing brands advertising here.
All right, everybody, we've made it out here. Sitting here waiting on takeoff, and we have got a few minutes. It's broad daylight. This is a weird deal, but we're, as Dolly Parton says, we're working a 9 to 5 today. Take off at 9, check in at 5. We'll see you guys at the first hole. I got the jitters, the pre-derb jitters. We got to get us a limit of them today to survive this derb and get us some good points going to them EQs. That's the big deal. But we got to get 1 or 2 bigs and get out of here with a paycheck will be the ultimate goal. So we're going to fish our hardest and see what happens. We'll see you at the first spot. Big Mr. McCormick over here, he's big shot. He's going to drop about 32 on us today.
Oh, ain't nobody on my hole.
he parked next to me, so I've been prying him for secrets. Next Derb's on his home pond, so I'm like, hey man, what's going on? But no, we'll see you guys at the first hole later. All right, guys, let's get it. It's a big deal today. Start of a lifelong dream for me. It's a big deal. God's blessed us to be here. We'll be as safe as we can. There's bass in here that could eat the biggest one I've ever caught. Let's get them, baby. All right, right at the first spot of the day. Randall Tharp started in the same pocket. Pretty crazy. There he is, guys. That might be the first keeper of the opens. Oh, he broke my line. Hang on now. Hang on now. Hang on now. Gosh, guys, we got a train wreck going on. Shoot, he's almost a 15-incher. So just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing, because I didn't film practice, but we've had a few off days now, but the water was really warm, and I found some fish in these little pockets that were facing a certain direction on the map. Well, the weather down here in Texas has been real spotty. It's been hot one day, cold the next, hot, cold, hot, cold. When it's like this, these fish will hang out in these pockets ready to spawn. And you know, Sam Rayburn's got a lot of bushes and stuff like that, so a lot of good cover for them to get around. But in this case, I'm just trolling around, taking this little worm and throwing it at these fish I'm seeing. And every once in a while, you'll run across a good one doing it. So we're gonna please bite it. Kaz. You won't get it again. He got it again. Got him, y'all. Got him, y'all. It's a good fish right there. There we go. That'll make number 2. Alright, just got to this next little spot. Take these gloves off. I love fishing with gloves and I hate fishing with gloves at the same time. Little squirt. He might be 14. I'm not throwing back a keeper, y'all, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna be 100% positive. Hey. See, y'all, that's a keeper. That's a pound more than we had. A pound at the end of the year is gonna be monumental, I can tell you that. Hey, number 3. There it is. Might be number 4 there. Gosh, peanuts, man. $5. I figured this was half in those, but that's okay. We gotta start somewhere, right? He is indeed a 14-incher. Number 4. Got a big one I'm looking at here, y'all. Sometimes even these big suspended fish, everybody throws a minnow over there too. I'm a fan of hitting them with this Neko rig. Pretty finessey. If them big ones feel like they can pin something to the bottom, they get that home field advantage, if you will. They definitely like to eat. Sometimes you just gotta aggravate them a little bit with it. I'm gonna chuck this glide bait at them. Go from one extreme to the next, right? He's facing head down. You can see my bait down there. Oh, sorry, yeah. I bet that's the one I caught. He's positioned the same exact way. Oh. Chase my Neko down. He got it. Got him. Must be a big one. It's definitely a better fish there, y'all. Got him. He's sick. He's terrible looking. Look at that nasty thing. Alright. That's why he wasn't moving nowhere. The biggest one yet, though. Not the one I caught. Ooh, that nasty thing. That will make number 5. It's real poor. Took him a while to... There he is on the drop shot. Stay out of that grass. That'll call us up a little bit there. See a couple up there. There he is. Oh no. There's my line. Oh. I got him. I got that son of a gun. Oh, oh, I think it'll cull. Yeah, it'll cull. Get up in here. No! God! Ah! Dadgummit, Kaz. Why didn't you just grab the dang thing? That was stupid. That was really stupid, guys. He wouldn't have culled a ton, but every ounce is a big deal. And that would have definitely got me a couple of them. But I don't know. Life goes on, right? It broke down in my reel for some reason. I don't know if I just torqued on it too hard or what, but it got me. There he is, y'all. There he is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. We need you, baby. We need you, some last minute action right here. Last minute action. This ain't a big one, but he's gonna help us out by a lot. Okay. 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 Chill. Got him. There we go. Look at that, baby. Yes. That's some last minute cull there. We still have one in there less than 2 pounds. That's why you always go to the last minute, y'all. Ounces matter. They're huge. Biggest one of the day. Almost a pound cull, y'all. Let's go. Oh, yes. Number 1. There we go. Almost a pound, baby. Let's go. We ain't got no weight, y'all. 11.5 is what my scale says, but hey, better than 10.5. Better get closer to the ramp just in case. 'Cause I ain't got nobody out here right now, just in case something happens. All right, y'all. Whew. Big upgrade right there, last minute. That was huge. Huge for the season. Huge for the season. A pound throughout the year. I just want to tell y'all that is big business right there. Big business. 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 Big busin Now we got to idle out of here without hitting a stump. $2.15. $2.15. Thank you, sir. I don't have a pen, boys. Do y'all? Oh, thank you. Here you go. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. What's y'all's names?
Luke Rayburn and Colin Simon.
I'm Kaz, Luke. Cole, nice to meet you, fellas. How old are y'all?
I'm 12 and he's 12.
Heck yeah, so y'all are in the same grade?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, I'm from North Georgia and traveled a ways to fish here, but you know, part of the deal, you know, we didn't catch too many. Y'all want to help me get some fish, or y'all gotta go get y'all want to go get some other people? It's all good, but I'm gonna bag these things up. Sweet, come on in. Sweet. Hold that bag right there, man. Won't put these in here. That bag seems to be leaking quite a bit, don't it? I don't think we're gonna.
Might have to put more water in it.
Holy moly, dude. That's insane.
Man, it's cold out here.
Ain't it though? It's cold. Somebody must have dropped a bag on them. All right. I called right there at the last second, but it wasn't a big one though.
Yeah. You have any big ones in there?
No, they're all about the same size though. Look at that one. I caught that one this morning. He had all those sores on him. I casted at him probably 6 or 7 times, and then he finally decided to bite it. It was really weird. You could tell he was like super lazy.
Yeah.
Do some high school tournaments and middle school tournaments.
Yeah.
Like the junior leagues and stuff, since y'all are so young, you know. That's cool to get to ripping early, you know.
Yeah.
You definitely will, bro. Starting as early as y'all are, y'all will be pros here before long, my friend. Come on. Oh, dang.
Thank you for getting.
Yeah. Heck yeah, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me for a second. Yeah. Appreciate you, boys. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Do y'all have Instagrams or anything?
I think she does.
You know, guys, that right there is what it's all about. Younger generation out here grinding away, wanting to come see their favorite pros and people fishing bigger tournaments and just ate up with fishing. Those dudes were awesome. Look forward to meeting more people like that this year and taking some of them fishing too along the ways if I get some time to. Let's weigh these things in. Lost all my dang water.
Lost all your water?
All of it, man. Bag drift out completely.
Glad to have you. 13-9 get you started here in Division 2. Thank you, Danny. 74th right now. Gaz Anderson, step on up. I met this kid back late to Georgia. He was a volunteer running fish. So I want all you high school owners pay attention to this. This kid did what you guys did about 10 years ago, and here he is on the open stage. I fished for you today. We're 11-14. Not probably how you wanted to start it off, but hey, we're here.
Hey, we're here, and we like a little drama to get into that top 50 at the end of the year and get in them EQs. That's the goal. First start, not what we wanted, but we'll take any bit of weight we can get starting off.
Thanks, guys. Good job. Good seeing you. We'll see you in Tennessee.
Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Minnesota. It's like Tom's had a good day. Let him up here.
All right, y'all. It is what it is. You ain't never going to be able to have enough good derbs if you can't handle the bad ones. So, and you know, whatever, call it what you will, 122nd place or something bad, but I mean, no check. But we only got to be in the top 50. A lot of these guys aren't going to fish all the events. A lot of flip-flopping goes around in these. So we got to have 3 more good tournaments, top 60 roughly, I'm going to say, to get into that top 50 cut. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Got to put our head down, grind. Kentucky Lake's up next. And all we can do is all we can do. It was fun taking you guys around. That was like heartwarming for me at the end of the day to be able to see some kids out at weigh-in and stuff like that. That was cool. Not the best day fishing-wise, man, but learned a bunch. Sam Rayburn, not a fan of him. But we're gassing the old rig up right now. Gonna grab some dinner, get a night's sleep here, and probably hit the road first thing in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a fun week. A lot of traveling. Been on the road for a couple weeks straight now, and I'm ready to see the mountains and get on some good stuff back at the house with you guys. So thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Y'all did great on the last video at Pickwick. That was an awesome video. Thank you guys so much for the love on that. Keep it up. Keep subscribing, and hit me up if you want to go fishing with me on Chatoog or Lanier or one of the lakes around the house. So thank you guys so much. We will see you guys at the next video. All right, guys. So y'all just finished watching that video. Pretty cool. You know, caught a bunch of fish. Thought I was on a really good pattern. Like y'all heard me say in the video, I was catching some fish that were kind of hanging out in those pockets. Sam Rayburn is a huge lake. Absolutely gigantic. And, I mean, 140,000 acres gigantic. And if the wind blows like 5 miles an hour, you're going to have some rollers out there in some places. So, where I was at, let's just rewind a bit to practice when I started to put a little deal together. I go into this pocket, second day of practice, and it's got a fork in the back of it. The left fork is 62 degrees, and the right fork is 55 degrees. Water temperature, that is. And this is like 200 yards apart. So, I'm thinking, all right. And I smashed him in the left arm that was like 62 degrees. So, I got to find this warmer water. So, I look on my map and look at pockets that were facing that direction all over the lake. So, and I just started running those pockets. And they were facing everywhere. And the wind was, you know, had been protecting them for a while. And, man, you could murder them in those pockets, flicking that Neko around. That was a big deal for me. And you know, that day I caught a couple 5s, 3-pounder. The day before I caught a 6-something. I mean, it was good. And I felt like I could really, those fish would hold on because the wind really wasn't going to beat into those pockets during the tournament at all. Or it wasn't supposed to, at least. And I think the wind kind of had an angle to it in some of those pockets that was just enough to kind of cool that water down in some of those spots. And it hurt me, and those fish moved a lot. Rayburn's not really a deep lake, so it heats up and cools down really fast. So, you know, in a situation like that, that water drops 4 or 5 degrees, it's going to change it quite a bit. And it did for me. A lot of those fish in there were really small. Buck bass, as you've seen, most of the guys that caught them good were catching them out offshore. The offshore bite have been mostly smaller fish from what I had seen all week. And as y'all saw at the end of the video, I ended up catching my biggest fish of the day out there on a Demiki rig. So, but this was hands down my most consistent thing, and in practice I was catching some better than average size fish. And this is going to be a technique that you guys can use all over the country this time of year and take it and apply that pattern from Sam Rayburn to your local lake or wherever you live. This technique is going to work. It's my favorite way to catch bass this time of year. All throughout the spring, actually. So starting off, what we have, let's talk about rod and reel setup. This here is a Fenwick world-class rod. This is a 7-1 medium action, extra fast. Awesome rod, and it's a versatile spinning rod. If you're going to buy one spinning rod, this 7-1 medium is the one to get. In my opinion, it can do it all from shaking a Demiki rig. You can throw shaky heads, Neko rigs, drop shots, little crankbaits, jerk baits. You can throw anything on this pole. It's a really good stick. And then Got the Zenon X 2500. This is the spinning reel I use the most. That thing, you can see it's pretty sweet looking little reel. And this is that. This is Berkley X9. This isn't the new Ford braid that just come out. I'll do some videos talking about that, but this is X9. I like that for my bottom bouncing baits and stuff that I want to kind of have a more natural presentation, slow for all that. For a minnow, the Ford it's next level. You can't beat it. But for this stuff right here, the X9 is hard to beat. This is 10-pound X9 to a 10-pound trilene leader. Now, going on to the business end, got a little 1/0 Berkley Fusion drop shot hook. I'll hold that up right there to we're a train wreck. You can see that little hook right there. It's mean. It's the perfect size. You can just kind of reel into them and it gets them pretty good. Set my water out of the way. And now, to kind of show you guys what I was doing. This is a Magnum Hit worm. I brought 2 different colored O-rings to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So, I like using 2 O-rings, and I know there's some companies on the market that allow you to do this same thing without using 2 O-rings. But these O-rings are super cheap, and some of those O-rings that are designed to run your hook this way are not cheap. So, this is kind of a little hack. So I'll actually run 2 O-rings on it, and this is the good thing about the Maxcent plastic. You can just ring it up on there, and not a bunch of salt comes out of it. It slides up on there nice. So as you can see right there, I have 2 O-rings on that worm. And what I slide them up side by side, and I literally take and cross them one over the other. And what that allows me to do, you can see right there, they're overlapped. They're crossed. I'll take this hook, now that I have it crossed, and I'll slide it through the crease right there. Usually on a wacky rig, Neko rig, things like that, people want their worm to be pointing, that hook to be pointing sideways up. And I've started to like this to where you see how my worm is facing the other direction right there. It's facing out away from the worm. Seems to hook those fish in the top of the mouth a lot better, and I don't miss a bunch, and it keeps that thing really stable. So instead of it pointing this way or this way, you want it pointing straight on. 2 O-rings seems to be the most cost efficient way to do that. And I was just sliding a little nail weight right there in the end of it, and that was really all I was doing. So that's my setup. That's kind of what I was doing, and like I said, wasn't the best tournament that we've ever had, but it kept us alive in points, as crazy as that is to sound. We're in 122nd place in points right now. Not good. There was 230-ish boats in the derb. Would have been very easy on a one-day shootout to go out there and catch 6, 7, 8 pounds and be close to that 200th place and make it really hard on yourself. We got to climb to the top 50. We got 3 more tournaments to do that. Kentucky Lake, Norfolk Lake, and Leech Lake. So come on, y'all are going to be with us through the whole process, and it's going to be pretty dramatic. I'm not going to lie. We're going to have to get in that mode and fish like our pants are on fire for the next couple derbs. But I'm having a lot of fun with this YouTube stuff so far, you guys. Just started 2 months ago. We're already at 1,400 and something subscribers. Guys, that's great. That's great. Just keep it coming. Keep subscribing. And there's going to be a lot more content coming. I live in a great area to make content. There's all kinds of different lakes and outdoor opportunities around here. And if you guys would like to see anything specific in the video below, whether it be tips, go fish a certain lake, anything, please comment down below what you would like. I try to respond to all the comments. I definitely like them all. And I appreciate everybody's feedback. So thank you guys so much for watching. Kind of ended the video back here in my house, and we will talk to you guys at the next video. Thank you guys for watching.